Hi, everyone, and welcome to. I'm traveling across the states with my daughter, who's in the Air Force. She's moving, relocating. So she rented a U-Haul and a trailer to pull her car. We traveled from New Mexico all the way up to Washington. And we had planned to do a lot of thrifting on the way. This video is about our traveling and all the thrift finds that we find during that travel. Hello, and I'm Shauna, and welcome to my channel. I'm a professional home stager. I also have a passion for thrifting and home decor, and I like to share styling tips along the way. If those are a thing that you like also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
I think you might, but it's like it's so fucking really slow. I know it's hard to go slow.
You're good. Is she good? I don't know.
I know. No.
Yeah,
but it's like
once you're tired and lifts up on her thing, it should go up, right? Just try to get over that first hump.
stop.
You're good. Yeah, you're good. It's slow.
That was very close.
Just gotta make sure. Check that tire, see if it's on. Is she on the edge over there? You still got a little bit more on this side. Okay. I don't know how much space she has on that side.
She has plenty of space.
Oh,
Come this way a little bit while you come out.
left or right?
You got some room on this side.
Oh no. Let's go straight.
Go this way a little bit.
Bye, New Mexico! Colorado.
Yeah, we must be going through Colorado then to Utah. No, we're going the wrong way.
Crap. Okay, surprise. We weren't expecting to see that Colorado sign, but evidently we were going to go through Colorado just for a hair until we get to the Utah line. So that's what happened. We were going the wrong way. Now we're approaching that Utah state line that we were looking for earlier, and here it is. I hope you enjoy the beautiful views of Utah. A real quick stop in Utah at the Goodwill outlet. However, I did not realize the outlet was actually going to be the bins. I had never been to the bins, so I had to work fast. Okay, raise your hand if you've never been to the bins. Thankfully, the friendly people in Utah walked me through it really quick. I met this really nice lady that owned a bookstore. I only looked at the books that were available at the bins because we just didn't have the time, honestly. Our 9-hour day trip actually turned into 12 hours due to our speed limitations with the trailer and U-Haul. It's recommended only doing 55 miles per hour. So, with speed limits up to 80, it was kind of hard to stay on track. By the time we checked into our hotel rooms, everything was closing around 7 p.m. And then we need to account for leaving in the morning. Most places don't open until 10 a.m. So it just really didn't work with our schedule to stop anywhere. Welcome to day two. And we're at the Idaho state line. I hope you enjoy the views. Okay, you caught me daydreaming and I totally missed the Montana state line. But here it is. Take it all in. It's just beautiful. Welcome to day three, and we are going to be traveling right back through Idaho again. So here is exit 0, and we should be approaching the state line very soon. Again, everything is taking just a tad longer pulling this trailer, so I promise to make up Goodwill shopping when we get to Washington. This time, Idaho welcomed us with a 6% steep grade downhill, which is not fun pulling this trailer. I'm thankful for my brave airman who is driving this U-Haul. Thank you, Maddie. And let me point out to my left, there's nothing really on the side of this hill, which is making me even more nervous. Wish us luck. Okay, we are finally in the last city before the Washington state line that's coming up here very soon. Unlike the other welcome signs that have been to the left, actually, Washington state is going to welcome us to the right. Here's the state line, and then right there is going to be the welcome sign from Washington. We made it. Time to unload and unpack. Watch my next video on how we transform this apartment. Ta-da! Goodwill. This is just a really quick stop. I mean, quick. We didn't have much time. We're waiting on the movers to get there. There was a Goodwill close to her place, 5 minutes down the road. So here we are, just browsing very quickly. And it was towards the end of the day, so of course the shelves were quite bare. I'm hoping the next time I stop in, there's going to be full shelves and a lot more to look at. But the prices so far have been very pleasing for the items that I'm picking up. 2.99, 3.99. This is a hand carved set for 3.99. It's not mass produced, so that's a win in my book. Moving right along, look at this cute moose. He's a candle holder. He'd be cute in a man cave. Of course, I'm going to hop on over to the metal aisle. I'm still looking for that silver plated platter or tray, but I don't think I'm having luck today. Hopefully, I'm going to find that special piece to put in my suitcase to take home. Okay, I'm here at the Value Village Thrift with my daughter. I've never been. Let the browsing begin. And we're off to a good start with some handmade stuff, but for 4.49, I'm not sure that's the piece for me. Bells, they are definitely organized at this location. Everything is in its place. I just don't know how they keep it so organized, honestly. After I owned a children's resale shop for 8 years, keeping things organized is definitely hard. This is a nice piece. I like it. It's handmade. Um, Not perfect, but very unique. And plates. I know that the shape of leaves are having a moment right now in the decor world. So these are nice, a nice option for someone, and $5.99 each. That's really not that bad. This wood carved eagle or bird really caught my eye. I was excited to see it, but as soon as I picked it up, I was bummed because I knew it was ceramic. I just knew that wouldn't survive in my suitcase all the way back to Texas. But the good thing was they had lots to browse, lots to look at. This location, I would estimate, is about 8,000 square feet. So imagine that there's clothing, there's shoes, there's jewelry, there's purses, you name it, they have it here. There's like these like wood pedestals to set like pottery and stuff on to give it a little more stance. This was nice. It's definitely lightweight, definitely going to be mass produced, I could tell, and the paint was chipping off severely. The birchwood, I could definitely see displayed in someone's fireplace. Now, these are interesting. I thought they were little drums, but a closer look, they are actually souvenir salt and pepper shakers. So, kind of cute. Tennessee and Georgia there. And here are some more barrel style, of course, souvenir. A great thing about Value Village is that you can actually sign up at the register to receive emails, and they also track your points as you spend money, which I believe those turn into coupons later on. This is a nice little find, Macassa stone sugar bowl and creamer, but that little chip there on the handle would make me have to pass those. I might have to tuck those in my suitcase. I'm being very picky as I can't take too much home. Let's look over here in the metal. I know copper is having a little decorating moment. It's very trendy right now to decorate with copper accents. I think these would be really cute in the kitchen, open shelving. And I know vintage butter dishes are another thing that people are using in their decorating trends right now. I actually picked up one kind of similar to that one. I still am looking for that silver plated platter or tray. I'm hoping to find one that's extra special that I can put in my suitcase and haul back to Texas. Now, glassware is another favorite of mine. Now, this out of place ceramic is a good deal at $7.49. Let's check the back. It's very heavy. This is Studio Nova, made in Japan. I would take that home if I were in Texas. Maddie is super excited about her new office chair for her. I just love glassware and punch bowls. It just reminds me of Christmas time when I was little. My grandmother used to always make everything so extra special with her china and all her pretties. I always check the bottoms. I'm looking for that mark on the bottom for crystal. I decided I can't buy crystal unless it's marked because if not, I would buy everything, unfortunately. Gotta set my limits. All right, let's look at these bottles. It looks like somebody has donated a collection. Those would be cute in a man cave, probably. Okay, and a end cap with teacups. Oh, Pier 1, you got me. I really thought that was gonna be, I don't know, something extra special, but it is probably vintage. I love the look of these also, that color of the year mocha I keep telling you about. I could see these in a Studio McGee vibe home. Just teapots are something that people are starting to collect more nowadays. I always seem to be finding pieces with no prices. Does that happen to you? Here's another little themed end cap with an Asian vibe. They got some really neat pieces here. This looks to be handmade, I'm thinking, but I'm not real sure. I don't know a lot about pottery yet. I'm hoping to learn. But if you know, maybe comment below and let us know, educate us all. I like the ceramics aisle. I don't know why, but I was drawn to these. I had to come over and pick them up and touch them, of course. Their ceramic aisle's a little bare, so if you're in the area and you have some donations, I think you can get a coupon if you donate to this location. Hopefully, my daughter's got some stuff she needs to donate, so I can get a coupon too. All right, let's hop over to Northwest Christian School's thrift store. I'm excited to go in. Everything is styled so nicely at the front of the store. I think they have the more nicer pieces up front located and a huge library. It is for thrifting, but it is really organized from nonfiction to fiction to cookbooks to sportings, you name it. Somebody has spent some time organizing those books. But it was just really lovely, great items everywhere you look. I'm gonna say this location is probably 8 to 10,000 square feet and maybe larger than that. Here's some vintage Italian ceramics worth taking a look at. It's hand signed on the bottom, probably from the studio it came from, but this is all hand painted. It does appear to be old and fragile, and some of the pieces were definitely glued back together, so it must be something special or it was special to somebody. You can see the hairline cracks in there and the cracks on the back, but it was definitely probably professionally repaired. Again, you're gonna find clothing, you're gonna find shoes, you're gonna find belts, hats, purses, everything you can imagine, um, is also donated at this location. Here's fresh carts getting ready to go out to restock the shelves. Of course, I had my eye on this horse. I'm not sure how I spotted it, but I did. Everything is well organized with alike items together. I think this is probably a standard now that shoppers are expecting when they're out thrifting. And a good thing about this location, the money from the sales are used to pay their teachers a decent salary, which offsets tuition for the children. So parents have affordable costs. This is a 501c charity location. They offer great prices, and I'm definitely happy to be shopping here and hopefully giving them some money to support those wonderful teachers. I'm sure I'll find some treasures to buy. I always do. And this is a blast from the past. I must say, my mother had one exactly like this sitting on our dining room table. It brings back memories because I always got in trouble for spinning it. These look to have a gold tint, but they do say it's silver plated, but I'm a little confused why it's showing goldish colors. Bud vases are also a trend that I'm seeing right now. A lot of people are purchasing them, and remember my rule, unless it's marked on the bottom and it's a good brand, I'm not taking it home. It's hard to pass up these little crystal pieces, $3.99 for that one. I could see room in my suitcase for those small crystal pieces, can't you? I spy with my eyes, silver plated. And I do need some new coasters at home. I could upgrade for sure with some silver plated and get rid of my ceramic ones I have. These would be easy to put in a suitcase and travel back home. They won't break. There were also several signs around the store about the discounted. So, depending on what color the price tag was, that was the discount that you got. Making room in my suitcase, yes, for those 2 crystal pieces, which did end up both of them being Waterford, so I couldn't pass those up. Silver-plated items, I got, 2 sets of candlesticks, I can't wait to clean them. That tall silver-plated bud vase, I'm really excited. That's gonna clean up really well, I hope. And then the, Starbucks on the go cups, I got those for 50 cents each. I also found some really great items to put in my Etsy shop. So if you're interested in looking at these a little bit closer, the link will be in the description. Thanks for viewing, and until next time.